My name is Dr. Trin with TRICARE Chiropractic, and today we have a lovely patient of ours, Mrs. Betty. She's going to share her story about how that she found about us and what kind of condition that she came in with and everything like that. So, Miss Betty, can you please share your story? How did you hear about my offices?
Okay. First of all, let's go to the very beginning of this TMJ problem. There was a little accident that caused this. And I went to my dentist, and of course he didn't specialize in that field of TMJ. And he wanted me to go to a specialist. And so I called a specialist, and they didn't take my insurance, would not file for my insurance, nothing of in that area. So anyway, I was out here to another doctor in this location, and I walked by and I saw Dr. Trin's advertisement out in the foyer. And I stopped and read it. And I said, So I go home and I make the phone call and ask him about the TMJ. He also recommended that I go to a specialist, although that he does deal with TMJ. So I called a specialist and they wanted too much money. And I called him back and he happened to answer the phone. I told him the story and I said, "Can you please see me?" And he said, "Oh, yes, ma'am." So I come back out here, and that's how we got started. And I had a big knot on the right side of my jaw where the TMJ problem was. The pain was going up through the head, down through the neck, into the shoulders. Very uncomfortable. My teeth were completely out of alignment. And I was chewing the sides of my jaws out. And so he started working on me along with his precious assistant, Miss Connie. And this is what we've accomplished to date. He has gotten the knot down quite considerably, probably 90%. My teeth are back in alignment. And the treatment that he does not hurt me at all. It's just an enjoyable visit to the doctor's office. He doesn't break any bones. He doesn't poke and gouge and all that. He's very, very sensitive and very good at what he does. So I don't know, if you've got a TMJ problem, this would be someone to start with without spending thousands of dollars and not getting a guarantee with it at all. Even up front, Dr. Trin told me, he said, "We can't guarantee this, Miss Betty." I said, "Well, we'll see. We'll go with it anyway." Thank goodness he has lessened the pain to almost nothing. He's got me back to almost normal, if that's possible. But anyway, I would recommend him for anyone that's got a TMJ problem and they do not know who to turn to get help. This is not a promotional thing that I am doing for him. This is basically the true facts of what happened to me.
Miss Betty, we really greatly appreciate this story, and I just wanted to kind of like demonstrate and share with a lot of people out there what kind of therapy that she's been having.
Okay.
So initially, we just basically focus a lot on the neck muscle. So we have stimulation therapy to relax the muscle. We also start her on some kind of TheraBand exercises dealing with flexibility, strengthening, and also the tone to basically control the neck, the shoulder, and the upper back area. And when it comes to her jaw pain, basically with her TMJ, her right side of her TMJ, we utilize an instrument called an activator. So this is the technique that we utilize to try to adjust the jaw so the jaw can fit back into its proper positioning. As a result, if everything is back into its proper positioning, basically your TMJ, your jaw is one of the most utilized joints in your body. You use it to speak, you use it to chew, speak, and everything like that. So it's one of the most utilized joints in your body. As a result, it could be extremely, extremely debilitating once you start having some TMJ issues. So this is the device that we use to adjust Mrs. Betty's neck, but also her jaw. So as you can clearly see with Mrs. Betty conditions, it's really safe. We don't do any type of rotations or any twisting or any popping of her neck or her jaw.
No.
So please, like I say, if you're having TMJ issue, please seek a chiropractor nearby. We not just only specialize in neck, back, headaches, we also treat a lot of other joints. Thank you for taking this time. Mrs. Betty, thank you
Dr.
so very
Trent, if
much.
you would excuse me, please tell them where you're located,
Okay.
because by accident I ran into your advertisement out there in the foyer. Thank the Lord for that, or I wouldn't even known about you.
Unfortunately, the office that we're in this huge building, huge medical building that do not allow us to have any sign on the outside. But we're pretty much near Academy, basically in between Costco and the Parks Mall. We're actually across from the park is where we were actually at. It's an 800 West building. We're in the same building with a pharmacy, psychiatrist's office, neurosurgeon, pain management doctor, oral surgeon, also pediatric offices and everything like that. So we're in a building, but unfortunately we don't have a sign outside. So
Right.
in order for you to really know us is through referral. And that's where most of our patients come from, word of mouth or from referral from other medical doctor or other specialty in this area. So that's how you get to hear about us, our website, and we have all that information up there for you later on to get it and take a look at it.
And I just basically found you on my own.
Thank you, Ms. Betty.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate it.